Yeah, welcome back for another shorty. I like to really speak about, we'll call it the end times. A lot of people try to prophesize about the date and the time it's coming. A lot of that's gone on over the years, but guess what? Every date they say never happened. Only God, Jesus Christ, knows when that will happen. All we can do is be prepared. That's all we can do. Trust in Jesus, your Lord and Savior. The rest with your heart. The rest will play out. And we're going to take a little bit of Daniel, the book of Daniel, 12, verse 1 through 2. At that time, Michael, the great prince who protects your people, will arise. There will be a time of distress such as not happened from the beginning of nations until then. A lot of turmoil. But at that time, your people, everyone whose name is found written in the book of life, will be delivered. Multitudes who sleep in the dust of the earth will awake. Some to everlasting life, trust in Jesus. That's your journey. Others to shame and everlasting contempt. That's where you don't want to go. A good version of that, like I was in a previous video, God talks about there's visions in that book to interpret. And when Lazarus, the guy outside of the rich man, the sores on him, begging for scraps his whole life, and he died at that time, went to Abraham's bosom. That was pre-Jesus Christ. And then this is a vision. The rich man who passed went to hell, Hades, however you want to call it. And so he looked afar and saw Abraham and Lazarus, called them over, and they came to him, and he asked Lazarus, Abraham, can you have Lazarus dip your finger in some water just to put it on my tongue? And they shook their heads, no. Can you please go tell my family? No. If they don't believe Moses, why would they believe a dead man? So that's just a vision of what you have to deal with by not believing in Jesus Christ. It's pretty ugly. It's eternity. We don't know how long eternity is. 1,000 years to us is a day to God. You just don't want to go there. And a lot of people put it off, put it off, put it off, put it off. Well, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it later. You just don't know what's going to happen in your life. And while you're taking a breath on this planet, that's not guaranteed to you. It's a gift from God. But if you die without accepting Jesus as your Savior, when you go to sleep, you wake up and it's not good. Keep the faith.